Hello everybody, welcome back to Jordan Talks Football. Today we are going to be discussing who is the best replacement for Casemiro at Manchester United. I have three targets in mind who should replace him at Manchester United. And let's get straight into the video. We are going to be talking firstly about the man himself, Casemiro. Casemiro has been on a sensational farewell tour. This guy has been playing out of his mind, and he's reminding me of the old Casemiro, the Real Madrid Casemiro. And this is a serious thing because now that means we need someone who can replace that player, because Casemiro is not signing an extension. Manchester United have not offered him a new contract, and at the end of the season, Casemiro will leave Manchester United, meaning we need a midfielder to replace him. So let's talk about Casemiro, right? We've signed him from Real Madrid. We paid about £70 million for him, which at the time was a high amount. But if you look at it now, it was value for money. And Casemiro is 34 years old. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's the oldest, but it's that at that time where he needs to be moving on. You know, he's been playing well, but I think you better leave on a good run than leave on a bad one, and this is perfect. So he's 34. He started 29 Premier League games this season, 7 goals, 2 assists for Casemiro. Now, keep in mind, Casemiro is a central midfielder, a CDM, a number 6, and he has more goals than some clubs' strikers, some clubs' wingers. 7 goals for Casemiro this season at Manchester United at this age, at this level is amazing. And let's talk about some positives about him, right? Strong aerial duels, physical presence, late box arrivals. Those are things that Casemiro has. He has that, and no one can deny that, right? Now I want to talk about 2 things that he has that no other player in the squad at this level has, right? His experience and his winning mentality. If you don't know, Casemiro is a club legend at Real Madrid. He has 5 Champions Leagues. 5. Now, I don't know any player in the modern day that has 5 Champions League, besides some of the guys at Madrid or like Ronaldo. But yeah, Casemiro has 5 Champions Leagues. If you look at Manchester United squad, some of these players don't even have trophies. None of them have a Champions League. And this is what makes Casemiro special. He could well be our captain if he wanted. If Bruno was not around, he could be our captain easily. Some more positives about Casemiro is his set pieces. As you see in this season, him and Bruno have a link up going on. Bruno puts the ball in, Casemiro scores a header. So that there, another great thing, because set pieces in this season's Premier League has been huge. Now, as a lot of players have weaknesses, we have to talk about some of his weaknesses, because these are the reasons that we need to replace him, right? And this is normal. Everyone's human, especially football players. As they age, they get older, they develop weaknesses. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's some things you can't control, right? Obviously, Casemiro has reduced mobility, slower recovery pace, his transition vulnerable, you know, when teams counter-attack us and stuff like that. He can't really keep up. His pass accuracy hasn't been the greatest as well. Like, you know, Premier League is high-paced. You need to pass the ball fast. So all those things naturally have shown in Casemiro's game. And like I said, these are natural things as players age. And yeah, what can we do about it? We have to replace him. Now, who replaces his strengths but also doesn't have as much weaknesses? Now, I'm going to talk about the first name on this list, right? Is Sandro Tonali from Newcastle. If you don't know, he's 25 years old. He's an Italian. He started 29 Premier League games for Newcastle, 0 goals, 2 assists. Now, that may raise some concerns, but Tonali is a midfielder. He's not a striker. Like I said, you don't expect a lot of goals. You don't expect a lot of assists for some of these guys, because their positions are not number 10, not 9. These are CDMs, CAMs. They play in midfield, right? So, Tonali, let's talk about some of his positives. 85% pass accuracy for Sandro Tonali. That is very good, right? He possesses strong tackles. His recoveries are insane. He is press resistance. Quick releases of the ball. He's a box-to-box engine. Like, he has energy, bro. This guy in the box-to-box, amazing. There is some negatives. He's limited in attacking threat, I feel, but not really a big deal. Now, the big problem with this, his market value, minimum 70 million, max to about 100, because he plays for Newcastle United and they are tough negotiations. They are going to want, they are tough negotiations, right? In negotiations, they're going to want a lot of money. So 70 to 100 million is what you're going to pay for Sandro Tonali. He has a contract to 2028 as well. That makes things very, very difficult for Manchester United. That's a negative. But once again, Sandro Tonali, a lot of positives, man. You look at him, he's experienced. He's a Serie A champion with Milan. He's an Italian senior international. And some of his traits, man, not easy to get this. Press resistance, high work rates, proven in top leagues. And he adds Italian pedigree. He adds composure to the team. And, he has a lot of benefits, Sandro Tonali. And I would not be disappointed if Manchester United had to go out and sign Sandro Tonali. I don't care about the price. The next guy that I'm going to talk about, I'm sure you guys are no strangers to him. We have been linked to him multiple times in the past. Adam Watson. He's 22 years old. He plays for Crystal Palace. He's an England player. He's played 27 games for Crystal Palace this season. 27 Premier League starts. 0 goals, 5 assists. Let's talk about some of his positives, right? Elite progressive passer. This guy is an amazing passer. His through balls are good. He has amazing set piece delivery, which is key. His composure, he's calm under pressure. He's a calm distributor of the ball, good vision. And there's only one negative about him. He's not the best athlete. He's not built like an athlete. He's not built like a Baleba, for example. He's a short guy. But yeah, that's just a very small thing, His value, on the other hand, he could be around anywhere 60 to 80 million. But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes past 80 million because he has a contract to 2029 with Crystal Palace. And that could raise his price upwards of 80 million plus. But there's way better positives about him than the price because he can play DM, he can play CM, he can play a deep line playmaker. He plays for England. He's very young, 22 years of age. There's insane amounts of potential for growth. No injury history, high potential. And Adam Watson, for me, he's the youngest choice, but he could be the best choice. So if you invest a lot of money in Adam Watson, you set for the future, basically, because in 10 years, Adam Watson will only be 32 years old. So yeah, Adam Watson, for me, amazing choice. Now, the next guy is a lot of people's favorites. Elliot Anderson. This is the last player on the list. He is 23 years old. He plays for Nottingham Forest. He started 31 Premier League games this season for Nottingham Forest. 2 goals, 2 assists, not bad. Let's talk about some of his positives, right? He's an elite jewels, right? In tackles, he progressive carries the ball. His dribbling is good. His work rate is insane. He creates a lot of chances. He's versatile. He can play number 6. He can play number 8. This guy's like a hybrid. He's dynamic. He has high intensity, which we lack. Manchester United need players with high intensity because in the Premier League, if you are not doing that, there's a problem. So yeah, he covers a lot of boxes. He adds a lot of ticks to what we need. The only negative about this, and it is not even about him, it's that Man City are after him. And there's been rumors that Man City have already agreed a deal with him and he's joining Man City. So yeah, that could really put a dent into our hopes of signing him because if Man City come in for you, there's a higher chance that Man City will get him. The market value, this could easily go up to 75 to 100. There's a lot of potential suitors, especially if Man City are there. They have a lot of money. He has a contract to 2029. So yeah, that could definitely increase his fee. Other positives about him, he's homegrown, he's English. He's the best. Anderson is the best all round. His balance is good. His defense is good. His progression of the ball is good. He's good in attack. His mobility is good. Intensity is good. And yeah, there's no major weaknesses for him. However, like I said, he's the unlikeliest one that we could get because Man City have apparently already wrapped up a deal for him. Now, the choice of mine would be Adam Wharton, because Adam Wharton is 22. He's the youngest. He's actually the most experienced. He's playing in the Premier League more than these two, than Tonali and Anderson. And for me, he's the captain as well. So he has leadership, his experience. He's young. I don't think the negotiations with Palace will be hard. So for me, Kobbie Mainoo, Adam Wharton in the midfield would be sensational. That's my choice. My choice would be for Manchester United to go out and sign Adam Wharton. Now, keep this in mind. I'm not just saying we should sign Adam Wharton. We need to sign Adam Wharton and like basically two more midfielders as well. Two more midfielders as well. That could be a Carlos Baleba, Mateus Fernandes, a João Gomez, or a Tonali and Wharton, or a Anderson as well. So, you know what, yeah, I'll be happy out of these three to get Wharton. He could be the one to replace Casemiro. That's my personal choice. Guys, let me know in the comment section, who would you want out of these three to replace Casemiro? This is going to be it for the video. I'm Jordan. This is Jordan Talks Football. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I shall see you in the next video. Peace.